All right. This is your host for the most of the time here in sunny side Dubai. We are here at the AIBC Summit here in Dubai. I'm with my main man, the one, the only, one of the many legends here in Dubai, Alex.
Fazel!
I almost forgot your name, but hey, thank you. But anyways, it's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, brother.
Man, look, I'll tell you what, I know you, but our audience...
And I know you?
That's true, very true. But our audience, web3tv.com, needs to know about you. Who you are, where you're from, what do you do, what is your passion?
That's a very good question. Where I'm from, I actually do not know. Because I'm a third culture kid, genetically Swiss Iranian, grew up and raised in the United States and moved to France. So I'm just a global citizen. Does that work?
Hey, it works, man. Hey, man. One love, one world, one life, right?
There you go. One life. We're all one. And then my name is Alex Fazel.
All
So
right.
I'm Chief Partnership Officer at SWISSBORG. We're a crypto asset management company with that scaled from the ICO days, 2017.
Wow.
All the way until today, still alive. Went from 5 to 228 employees. And more importantly, a community of over 700,000 KYC users. That's the most important.
Wow, man, that's an incredible origin story. I love that. I love it. And you know what? I got to ask you, we're talking about Web3 here in AIBC Summit. And, you've seen the trends. You've seen the bulls and bears, let's put it that way, right? But in terms of trends, what are the trends that you are excited about in the space?
Yeah, so for me, it's kind of like, I still feel, and I share this story with everyone, by the way. I always say it's a story about the grandpa in the village called Mr. Tradify.
Mr.
Who is
Tradify.
179 years old. Yeah. And he has a toddler who's only 7 years old, and his toddler's name is DeFi Jr.
DeFi Jr.
And so I really want, to me, like the most important message and everything is, I know we become tribalistic because we're angry, people are rebellious, they're thinking, screw the banks, do this, and screw Tradify.
Right, yeah.
So I'm in a boring position where I'm the peacemaker. I'm like, hey, let's just learn from each other.
Peacemaker, a boring position. Man, that's like fireworks manager or something, man. Like, dude.
I get nuked on Twitter, like, for being a peacemaker.
Hey,
like, oh my God, this guy's a fake dude. And
thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for your service, man. Yeah, but all right. No, that's really cool, though. Like, you're trying to connect, the old world and the new world. And, that being said, I got to ask you about Web3 in terms of the future. What is your personal vision? How do you see Web3 in your point of view?
Well, it's a really good point. I think, DeFi, as we've seen in the past 2 months, we've lost over $500 million in assets. We're gone. And from tier 1 protocols like Euler Finance, which is a legitimate DeFi protocol. So once again, I think DeFi is still in its infancy stages, and you can't trust the auditors, by the way. Just like you can't trust audits in the real world, right?
We're learning it live right now. Right?
Yeah, there's so much BS out there. There's so many behind the scenes deals that are going on. So once again, I just want to share one thing on what's happening today. Don't trust, verify. And that's a true definition of a trustless protocol.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to trust anyone based on their integrity, based on, their background, their track record.
Right.
You trust because it's on-chain.
Yeah.
And because, yes, there is a track record in some ways. Because Aave, we can trust Aave now,
Right, yeah.
They're one of the blue chip,
True.
battle-tested platforms. But yeah, once again, I still feel DeFi is very, very early. But the next trend, you're asking about the next big thing, I think identity. When you think about blockchain, right? And you think about something that lacks trust or needs more trust, needs to be borderless.
Right.
And is unique, right? As an NFTs, right?
Right.
What is more unique than an identity, right? I mean, we're born as an identity. We have multiple identities.
So
you guys out there may have an identity as a student. You may have an identity as a rock band musician.
True. We're multi-dimensional human beings, right?
Multi-dimensional human beings. So identity is the next big thing with a combination of social fi.
No, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, because that's something I'm kind of excited about, and I'm glad you're sharing that to the audience. And that's something I think would you advise folks to look into it and get a future understanding maybe?
Yeah. So if you want to create your own identity online, I would start with Lens Protocol, super cool project. Stanley from Aave is actually leading it.
Yeah.
And you can actually create your digital NFT. And some of these NFTs have already gone up in price, actually.
Right.
So
okay.
I don't want you guys to hyper speculate or hyper financialize the product.
So
but just creating your own online identity to see how the blockchain can really make you unique. And I think in the future, what's going to happen is identification, as we said. It'll help us to be a part of a group that we love, the passion that we love. But governments can use it as well. It's not just an end user standpoint, right? It'll be all across. And I think just creating your Web3 wallet, creating your own ID is already a great step on top of transacting as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Just one last question. We got a lot of new people entering into this amazing space of Web3. What is this one advice you would give to a newcomer entering into our crazy world?
It's a very good question, and it's a bit of a controversial one in terms of my answer.
But I love controversy. Don't know it. Hey.
I would say, it's good to start with CeFi. I know it's controversial. As long as the platform does not hold custody of your assets. As long as your assets are segregated, that it's fully trusted, licensed, regulated. I would start with the basics, even a stable coin, right? Just buying a stable coin. Second part, it would be create a Web3 wallet. So once you're comfortable with that, you feel like you understand basic transactions, then go to your Web3 wallet. Create your wallets, play around. Again, the most important is using the blockchain, not just investing.
Exactamente.
Right? So just send transactions with each other to your friends.
On-chain, love it.
Guess what? Your next birthday party for your best friend, don't go buy a gift. Just send some crypto. And so you have to create a Web3 wallet, which I do with all my nephews and nieces so that they already get into this world. But I think those are the two first steps. And then identity, third step. There you go. You have assets on chain, you have an identity on chain, and now all of a sudden you're part of the cool club.
Hey, Alex, first of all, thank you for your time. Thank you for your words of wisdom. And I love your energy. So anyways, I know we got to go. We got some amazing things to do. We got to go. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.